the cultivation year of 12 and 13 for U.S. farmers?
You know, we're right now at that time of year when farmers are making their decision how much land to plant cotton. A little bit earlier, farmers thought that they would plant about 25–27% less land to cotton. Now it looks closer to about 20%. Every month it changes depending on the price of cotton compared to the price of other competitive crops. Worldwide, we expect worldwide land planted to cotton to be maybe 3% lower than it was last year. Not a big difference.
Okay. How was the cotton consumption last year, and how will it be in the future?
For Turkey?
Yes.
Last year, Turkish cotton consumption by the Turkish mills was a different year. One of the main reasons was that Turkish cotton was very inexpensive, and mills in Turkey found it more economical, of course, to buy Turkish cotton. And when they did that, they stockpiled a lot of it in the mills. It sold very quickly. And companies that were not traditional users of Turkish cotton started to use Turkish cotton. They do prefer U.S. cotton. Last year we sold less cotton to Turkey, less than about 1.5 million bales. But for the coming year, 2012-13, we see strong growth in the mills in Turkey. I expect it to be about 1.5, maybe 1.6 million tons of consumption in Turkish mills. And we see a stronger element of U.S. cotton in that. Already, the mills in Turkey have bought more cotton this year than from August through to today. They bought more cotton than they did in the entire last year. So we have another 4 or 5 months in the calendar for them to buy cotton. So I would expect Turkish cotton imports of U.S. cotton to exceed 2 million bales, or about 435,000 tons.
What are the main markets for U.S. cotton? So which countries especially paying attention for and choosing U.S. cotton?
Well, for many years, China has been our biggest customer, by far. China imports a lot of U.S. cotton, but we're very happy because Turkey's number 2. And Turkey has been a very loyal customer for U.S. cotton for, gosh, more 5, 6, 7 years now, and at a very steady high level.
And how does Turkish textile manufacturers behave when they're buying cotton?
You know, it's interesting. When I first started working with the Turkish market, the mills in Turkey were really interested in using our credit program, GSM 102 credit. And that's helped for many companies because it allows them to use their money rather than financing cotton. They can spread the cotton payments over a period of time and use their money, their capital, to make investments in machinery or other equipment. Nowadays, they've changed. If they use the credit program, they must open an LC, and an LC has costs associated with it. So if they can avoid those costs, it's more economical for them. And plus the Turkish mills, they now have a good relationship, strong, open relationship with U.S. suppliers. So it's a more common way to purchase U.S. cotton by Turkish mills now is to pay cash. They pay about between 10 and 20% on signature of contract, and then they pay the balance on delivery of documents or the cotton. So it's a bit of a cash business. Today I estimate that between 20 and 25% of all Turkish imports of U.S. cotton are made using the GSM 102 credit program. So it's the minority, not the majority.
Does Turkish companies are usually buying in high stocks, or they are?
It changes year to year with the price.
It depends on the pricing.
Of course, of course.
And do you think there is a change of the Turkish textile manufacturers' behavior in terms of the pricing and quality and delivery criteria?
That's a hard question to answer because there are so many mills in Turkey. But it's our observation that we see slowly, we see Turkish companies continuing to invest. They are looking for new technology, they are upgrading their production, and they're really trying to become not a commodity supplier, but more of a premium supplier. And that's the way to go. It's for their long-term future, that is a much more secure platform and a much more competitive platform.
And what would you suggest Turkish textile manufacturers when they're buying cotton?
Know your supplier. If you can't trust your supplier, don't do business with him.
Okay.
You have to be secure.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.